What's up, everyone? It's your boy Terry speaking from the garage shop again. Here with you some more big bang for the buck product and info. First off, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for making Coverman 66 what it is today. What started out to be a resource for where people can go and maybe get answers from how I dealt with situations when I was installing LS engines to a nice resource for just about everything when it comes to automotive. And if it wasn't for you guys, it wouldn't have happened. And I really appreciate it. Much love. Thank you very much. So today what we're going to talk about is, you remember, I guess maybe a year, 2 years ago, when I got the Trailblazer, before I got the Trailblazer up and running on the road, I had to replace the transmission. And when I replaced the transmission, that bushing that hooks the cable up to the linkage, there's a bushing between there, the shift linkage, it broke. So I went, replaced it, everything's been great. Up until the other day. Other day I go outside, car wouldn't go into gear. So immediately I thought, okay, I've seen this before. It's gotta be that shifter linkage bushing thingamajiggy that hooks the cable up to the linkage, whatever. You can't go to GM and you can't just buy that little bushing. You gotta buy the whole cable, or either they'll try to bang you out for replacing the cable. And you don't have to do that. There's a lot of companies that make that bushing because it's a wearing part. It does fail, so you gotta expect that. Now, some symptoms of your cable coming off your linkage are your car won't go into gear. You'll try to press the button, especially Trailblazer SS, you try to press the button and try to slide it back, it's like it's locked. You cannot push that button in. Some cases, the shifter will just go back and forth. No effort, not like it'll be a click, click, click. It'll just slide back, just too easy. Now, if your car is running and that linkage should pop off, right? If you turn the car off, it's not gonna start back up. Now, if it's in park, you should be able to turn the car off and turn it back on. But if you're in any other gear and that cable should happen to come off and you turn the car off, it's not gonna start until you take that linkage, click, 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 and move it to park, then your car will start. So if you experience this problem and you gotta get the car home, if you have a jack, safely jack your car up, and of course use a jack stand. I had a zip tie, always keep a zip tie with you, right? Part of the bushing was still in the cable. So I put it back on the linkage, got a zip tie, ran it through the bushing, through the cable, right? Around the linkage, zip tied it tight, and I was able to get the car in park, get it home, and it's been running like that for about a week because I barely had the time to get up under it and take care of it until today. So I picked up this kit from Dorman, part number 14057. And this is the bushing kit that, secures the linkage to the cable, see, because they do wear. You're gonna go and install this linkage repair, transmission bushing, shift cable, Dorman bushing, and we'll see how it works. Let's get to it. Okay, we're under the truck now. As you can see, that's that zip lock I was telling you about. You see how I zip locked? I went through the remaining bushing that was stuck in the cable, and I put it back on the linkage, and then I put the zip lock, or should I say the zip tie, through both, and then real tight around the back of the shifter linkage. So this is good. So if you have to get home, this will get you there. So let's just break this right now. So you want to make sure this is all clean, make sure there's no bushing fragments still left in the cable eyelet, and you want to make sure that this is clean, and it is. Okay, cool. I'm going to install this right on there. Actually, let me push this through, this piece right here. Push it on through, like that. Slide it on there, and then come in on the back side with this piece. See it? And if you look, you see, it's slick, so it will grab and lock onto the shifter linkage. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Done. That's all there is to it. I mean, it really wasn't that bad. But remember, when you lift the car up, always, always, always take caution, lift it up, always have a jack stand underneath. And what I like to do is I put a jack stand underneath, and I also put the hydraulic jack like under an area and just let it sit there. And that way you kind of double protect it. And if you have to use three, use three. I mean, any way to protect yourself while you're under a car, by all means, go for it. But looking at the clock on the wall, or should I say ceiling, time for me to head on off and continue to do some more videos. We're still working on a 67 Chevelle. We're taking videos with that. We're back on the 71 Chevelle, putting this car back together, waiting for some more pieces. We're doing videos with that. We got the 69 Camaro project that we're working on, doing videos with that. And also what we're doing is that 69 Le Mans GTO project. We're doing videos with that. So we've been spending a lot of time in the garage shop and at 612 because they allowed us to use their space because, as you can see, maybe you can't, we're crowded here. So thank you guys again for making Coverman66 what it is on YouTube and also on Instagram. Really appreciate it. And on Instagram, it's Terry LSX. So Terry LSX and Coverman66 is the same. So make sure you follow on Instagram, Terry LSX, YouTube, Coverman66. All right. So as always, please thank you guys and be easy. And I'll catch you guys real soon. Take care.